Very special day for an iconic franchise. Las Vegas is officially an NFL city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Ready to Tape. And today we got Solomon Thomas. And what we're going to look for today in the film is the pass rush ability he has. And the thing coming out of college, we knew he was quick, we knew he was big, and we knew he was strong. I mean, it's Solomon Thomas. It's just one of those things you can't teach. He has the genetics. He's built like a monster. He's built like a beast. He was drafted 3rd overall for a reason. Now, with that being said, in his press conference, Solomon Thomas came out and said basically that he was playing out of position in San Francisco and he wants to get back to, and I'm assuming he will be playing that 3 technique D tackle spot when he's out there on the field for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, we're going to look at how he gets off the ball. We're going to see what happens when he engages with the blocker, and then we're going to look for his follow through. Okay, things I'm gonna look for, and these are passing plays, so I want to see how he got these sacks, because it's kind of hard to determine how good they really are if you just base it off of sacks, and you can't really base it off just stats. And you'll see here he has 6 sacks, 16 tackles for a loss, and 23 quarterback hits, and that's in 4 seasons. And mind you, the last season he was hurt. He was basically out the whole season, and then the season before that, which was his 3rd year in the league, he got benched. He still played a considerable amount of snaps, but he got benched. In those first 2 years, he started. But when I went and looked back, there was no fluff in what he said. He was playing that defensive end spot a lot. And I think when they got Bosa, he lost his job, but he got to play D tackle a little bit more. So right now we're about to get into the film. So check this out. We got the Vikings up first. And here we're going to see that it's a stunt play. He's lined up at that D tackle spot. Let's look how he does. Boom. Pushes him right off in that guard. And I think that move he pulled on the guard had the guard kind of like taken back. And he missed his spot. And when they hit the stunt. So let's go to this next play. And we got the Rams. And you'll see here, this guard pulls. So if you pull a guard in front of Solomon Thomas, I feel like he's going to probably get that every single time, because he's probably the quickest big man on the field, okay? He's pretty quick. And he's, like I said, he has one of those things you can't teach. It's just genetics. And just look how fast he's just there. Boom. Now pulling, that center didn't have a chance. And you'll see the center frustrated right there. He's like, man. So let's go on. Right here we got the Bengals. They're getting whooped. Looked like it was 34-10. And this right here, so we'll see that he's at the defensive end spot. And let's see what he does. He doesn't really get off the ball that quick. You see that? He didn't get off the ball too quick. And he's out there in La La Land. He was getting punished. And boom, follow through. Okay, hustle sack. But I think it's garbage time, and it's just, how much does it really matter, right? Let's see. And he looks like he was kind of getting held there. And that ref was like, screw it, the game's over. But look at this. Some follow through. There we go. And that was just kind of like a, call it what you want. I don't know how to chalk that one up. You guys will take that how you want. I'm not going to dwell on that one too much. And here we got our Raiders. And he's lined up at that defensive end spot at the bottom of your screen. And he gets sucked in. Wow. That's too much. That was too much. See, when he plays defensive end, he's just not where he needs to be. And he was right. He called it. And at first when I heard him talk about that, I wasn't really too sold on it until I went and looked at the film and said, okay, he was playing a defensive end spot a lot. Because I want to see how many snaps he played at defensive end, and I want to see how many snaps he played at defensive tackle. Okay, but like I said, when I went back and looked at the film, without a doubt, he was playing defensive end a lot. So I just kind of want to see those numbers though for certain. So just let me know. And here you'll see he's right there at the D tackle spot, and he does a good move. He does that double kind of like double hand swipe. But right there, the center was there, and they already had a plan of double teaming him. So the edge got there, got the fumble. I hope the Raiders get more plays like that. And you'll see he's at the bottom of your screen here at the defensive end spot, and he just gets punished. Yo, he got punished, yo. He may have got the sack right there, but dude, you cannot celebrate that. He got punished. If he doesn't shoelace tackle Bortles there, look at this. Bortles, all you had to do was take a step to the right. The pocket was clean as hell. The pocket was clean as hell. Wow. Yo, he got punished on that one, though. I'm not even going to lie. Let's go back. We got to go back and watch that one again. We got to go back and watch that one again because that was brutal. Let's look. Yeah, okay, take the snap and boom. He just falls face first. Like, geez, what was that? Yeah, he can't play that DN spot. Right here, he's all the way to the right of your spot, and he goes up, and he kind of does like tries to do a little juke move. Offensive tackle wasn't having it. Kirk Cousins walks right into him, though. Here we got the Cardinals. You got Palmer stepping up, and gets swallowed up by Solomon Thomas. And right here, you'll see, look at the edges. The edges make him step up. He's stepping up. And the only player, look at this. Let's go back because the only player I want to say on that snap was Solomon Thomas that really didn't get any pressure. Let's see. Let's look at that one more time. He's lined up right there to deep. Oh, he gets punished on that initial push. He gets punished. And I don't know if that was part of the game plan because if you watch, let's go back. You can see they're all going upfield, and I wonder if they wanted to make him step up like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to watch this one more time. This is the last one, so let's see. See what happens. Okay, that D tackle. So they all go up like that. You see? I wonder if that was part of the game plan and he came back and got it. So you can't be mad at that. You can't knock any of the stats. So that's the last play of the film, and I want to say his get off is there. I feel like we already kind of knew that. His technique, his hands, they're not always where they should be. And I think it's because it was a mixture of that defensive end spot and the D tackle spot. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that Jag series where that tackle puts him down. And the reason I wanted to do this film now is because of what transpired just not too long ago. We got rid of Arden Key and Maurice Hurst. And me, I was a big fan of Maurice Hurst, one of my favorite defensive linemen we had. So I feel like we gave Solomon Thomas this money. We let go of Hurst. But also we have Gus Bradley. So I want to see what Gus does. If you haven't gone and check out that Gus Bradley hype video, please do. If you haven't liked the video, please like it. If you don't like it, hey man, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. We all have opinions. Go down in the comments. Tell me what you think of Solomon Thomas. I'm not too high on Solomon Thomas myself, but he does have a lot left in the tank for sure. He's young. It wasn't a bad signing. But if he does ball out, then we got to pay him that. And then what next year, right? We're going to have to pay him a good amount of money. So it's kind of like, to me, it was kind of like, in my mind, if like you really wanted to give him a chance, like give him 2 to 3 years, like let him build up that first year on how you want him to play. If he does well this year, we have to pay him all that up to that $5 million, I believe, because it was incentive based. But then what after that? You know what I mean? What after that? Like we don't want to keep him around, or we're gonna draft somebody. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it. If you haven't checked out that Gus Bradley hype video, please check it out. But go ahead and down in the comments, let me know what you guys think about Solomon Thomas. Hey, on a rating to 1 to 10, what would you say is the signing? Right? What would you say? How good was the signing? Taking in consideration we already had Mo Hurst, who we just released. Do you think Solomon Thomas is better than Mo Hurst? Everybody has an argument and everybody does make good points. So go ahead and let me know. I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, rate the tape.
Went on 3, 1,